right there. Shalom at Yorkie here. Once again, taking you back for more of my humble opinion. But I take a look at the games on the monthly Humble Choice bundle, starting with today's overview and then having a quick let's play of the different games as we go through the month. February 2023 is a questionable bag for me, to be honest, because the one big one is one of my all-time favourite games. I already own it. And if you're a long-time viewer of the channel, you bloody well know it, because I got a ton of gameplay on there. Anyway, let's have a look at the game, shall we? This one, Pathfinder, Wrath of the Righteous. 84% positive. I love this game. I've got numerous gameplays on it. None of them have quite got past the start of Act 4. Almost did last time. But I made a stupid mistake followed by a stupid mistake followed by a stupid mistake, which meant I couldn't fix it and couldn't go on. There will be a new gameplay of this if you're interested, coming when they release the last Sarkorian in March 10th, is it? I'm not sure. Anyway, have a look. This is... Your path will lead you to the World Wound, where they are it's a CRPG. By Alcat. Opening of a rift to the abyss has unleashed all-consuming terror across the land. For over a century, the neighbouring nations have fought fearlessly. I can't read. Trying to drive the enemy back, but to little avail. Now you have the chance to put an end to this conflict, but the path to salvation is far from clear-cut. Will you become a shining angel backed by noble paladins? I never said predators. I really need my eyes fixed. Or a powerful necromancer with hordes of immortal undead in your thrall. That would be the Lich. Or someone else entirely. Lead your army and challenge mighty demon lords. Your crusade will set in motion a chain of events that will leave you and the world itself forever changed. Play your hero your way. Create any character imaginable. Not quite, that's always an overstatement. With the flexibility, richness, and depth of the Pathfinder first edition rule set. I suppose when they say any character imaginable with that, then yeah, it's limited. Choose from 25 classes, 12 character races, and more than 1,000 spells, feats, and abilities to suit your personal playstyle. And those 25 classes are usually subdivided into 6, and I think in one case 7 subclasses. For every choice, a consequence. Your decision have more weight than before. Your goal is clear, but you must forge your own path to it. Who will die and who will live? Who will stay and who will go? Make your choices and watch the world around you change. A new way to fight. Enjoy 2 combat modes as you slay your enemies. Real time with pause or turn-based. My recommendation for that, by the way, if you decide to play this game, is real time for easy combat, which you don't have to have any control over. Turn-based if it's got a challenge to it at all. Switch between them on the fly, so you can always take things as slowly or as quickly as you need. The unique Pathfinder rule set also allows you to perform advanced combat maneuvers, like mounted combat. Use them wisely. Gather your party. Whoops. A cast of more than 10 unique companions is ready to join your causes. Earn their trust and respect, and they will have your back no matter what dangers lie ahead. And if you get on their bad side, well, maybe it's time to part ways. Lead the crusade. You will need much more than a party of adventurers to cleanse the land of its demonic source. Take command of the Crusaders as they lead them to victory, both as a strategist controlling the battle from above, and as a battlefield commander in a new tactical combat mode. Choose your path. Explore 9 unique mythic paths. Obtain extraordinary abilities and shape everything that comes next. Your decisions might transform you into a celestial angel, a raging demon, a powerful lich, a cunning trickster, an otherworldly Aeon, a rebellious Azata, a wise gold dragon, an insatiable swarm that walks, or remain mortal and walk the arduous path towards becoming a living legend. Well, let's go to BT. For anyone who hasn't seen any of this.
When gods and demon lords go to war, it's mortals who suffer most. Such is the fate of their pitiful kind. To serve us as soldiers, playthings, snacks. And yet, here I see a mortal unlike the others. One with enough power and temerity to challenge fate, to talk back to the gods, to ascend above the station of a mere mortal. An army is marching over the scorched wastelands of the world wound. A century ago, this was a prosperous country brimming with life. Now, it's a monument to the cruelty of demons, the indifference of gods, and the frailty of mortal life. 4 crusades have tried and failed to repel the demonic invasion. Now you, who call yourself the Knight Commander, lead the 5th and final crusade. Either you succeed, or there might be no one left to pick up the banner should you drop it. I'm intrigued, upstart Commander. What will you do with your powers? Who will you side with? What will you become? And how will you treat mere mortals once you're no longer one of them? Something tells me you have it in you to surprise both the demons and the gods.
Hopefully next time I won't surprise myself by making mistake after mistake after mistake at one point and screwing up the playthrough. Yeah, you know I love that game. I can't recommend it enough. If you've played Kingmaker and had problems with the timers, there's very few in this. If you've played Kingmaker and thought the kingdom management was decent but could be better, I'd say it is in this. And there's tactical battles too, which some people like and don't. Okay, moving on. Fallout 76 plus Fallout 1. Wow. Never touched Fallout 1 or Fallout 76. I've touched number 4 and New Vegas, but not to any meaningful extent. Actually, on New Vegas, if anyone, if people want it to come to the channel at some point. Fallout 76. I would never purchase myself. I don't know what it's like now. I've heard it's got vastly better, just like No Man's Sky did. The difference being they went back to the drawing board and knuckled down quietly to get on with fixing it, whereas our boy from Fallout basically badmouthed the players for so long. But anyway, Bethesda Game Studios, the award-winning creators of Skyrim and Fallout 4, welcome you to Fallout 76. 25 years after the bombs fell, you and your fellow Vault Dwellers, chosen from the nation's best and brightest, emerge into post-nuclear America on Reclamation Day 2102. Play solo or together as you explore, quest, build, and triumph against the wasteland's greatest threats. Explore a vast wasteland, devastated by nuclear war, in this open-world multiplayer addition to the Fallout story. Experience the largest, most dynamic world ever created in the legendary Fallout universe. The Nuka World on Tour, traveling roadshow, has made a stop in Appalachia. Head to the fairgrounds west of Lake Reynolds in the Ash Heap for a load of fun with 3 new public events, carnival games at the Nukacade, and a massive creature threatening to ruin the festivities. Immersive quest lines and engaging characters. Well, that's an improvement. Uncover the secrets of West Virginia by playing through an immersive main quest, starting from the moment you leave Vault 76. Befriend or betray new neighbours who have come to rebuild, and experience Appalachia through the eyes of the residents. Seasonal scoreboard. Progress through a season A completely free set of rewards and like consumables, camp items, and more, like completing limited time challenges. Multiplayer role playing. Create your character with the special system. We computer people, I used to be one, believe it or not, about 20 years ago. Do like our bloody acronyms, don't we? And forge your own path and reputation in a new and untamed wasteland with hundreds of locations. Whether you journey alone or with friends, a new and unique Fallout adventure awaits. Mountain Splendid. The Blue Ridge Mountains of Virginia, huh? The story lives and breathes through the world of Fallout 76, which brings to life 6 distinct West Virginia regions. Not West Virginia. From the Forest of Appalachia to the noxious crimson expanse of the Cranberry Bog, each area offers its own risks and rewards. A new American dream. Use the all-new construction and assembly mobile platform camp to build and craft anywhere in the world. Your camp will provide much-needed shelter, supplies, and safety. You can even set up shop to trade goods with other survivors. I must use this key by March 5th. Interesting. Play unique adventures in Appalachia with Fallout Worlds, which is an evolving set of features to give the players capability to play Fallout 76 in unique ways with customizable settings. Plus, Fallout, a post-nuclear role-playing game. You've just unearthed the classic post-apocalyptic role-playing game that revitalizes the entire CRPG genre. The Fallout special system allows drastically different types of characters, meaningful decisions, etc., etc. Okay, I won't play Fallout 1 on channel. Oh, well, let's try Fallout 76 since I've got it for free. Who knows, it might actually be a real cool game that I want to bring to the channel. I hold my judgment. Like I say, I would have never purchased it because of the initial problems that it had and caused. All right, let's go to BT.
You will emerge. Today's episode, Being a Better You. In life, we must each deal with the hand we are dealt, performing our assigned role to the best of our capacity. But after total atomic annihilation, you may find the hand you were dealt has been reshuffled. Yes, gone are the simple days of yesteryear. Now the common workman must also be a covert operative. The farmer, a master of the martial arts. The ice cream man, a nuclear physicist. How will you make sense of it all? Simple. Turn to your official Vault-Tec training materials. With these powerful tools in hand, you'll learn to make the most of your natural abilities and better understand what makes you special. Use them to be the best you can be, or someone even better. Your survival depends on it. With your future secure, share your newfound knowledge with others for great benefit. But remember, there's power in diversity. Sometimes who we are isn't a choice at all. In fact, at a particular point in your young life, you may notice that your body has begun going through certain unfamiliar changes. No, it's not puberty, it's mutation. Thanks to our old pal radiation, your DNA has become more interesting. See here? You've now gained the unique abilities of a marsupial in exchange for a mild neurological impairment. Now you've learned how to be a better you. you are completely prepared to achieve your full potential in the role of your choosing. As a hand-picked resident of Vault 76, it is your duty to carefully review your Vault-Tec-provided films yearly to fully prepare for the day when you will emerge.
Alright, as I say, I'll take a check of that on channel, just a quick let's play. Or let's try, rather. See what I think. Next up, Thronebreaker, The Witcher Tales. I'm going to say straight off, this will not come to channel. And it's not because it's a bad game. It's because I've tried it before and it was a bad game for me. I can see why it's a good game for many, but the strategy card game, it just wasn't my thing at all. Right. The Witcher world is back. A spectacularly crafted RPG. Oh, let's stay away from the nonsense there. It is adventure RPG. It's mostly a card game. CD Projekt Red, $20. Thronebreaker is a single-player role-playing game set in the world of Witcher that combines narrative-driven exploration with unique puzzles and card battle mechanics. Crafted by the developers responsible for some of the most iconic moments in The Witcher 3, Wild Hunt, the game spins a truly regal tale of Maeve, a war veteran and queen of two northern realms, Lyria and Rivia. Facing an imminent Nilfgaardian invasion, Maeve is forced once again into the warpath and set out on a dark journey of destruction and revenge. All-new epic tale. Experience an all-new 30-hour Witcher world tale with 20 possible world-end states. Embark on a grand adventure full of thought-provoking quests. Influence the state of the world around you by making difficult choices and face the consequences. Meet a cast of rich, multidimensional characters. Some of them will join you on your quest. Others you'll have to face on the battlefield. Travel to never-before-seen kingdoms. Explore new and mysterious regions of the monster-infested world of The Witcher. Travel vast lands and unique locations, all with a distinct theme. From vibrant countrysides and war-torn landscapes to grand castles and snow-capped mountains. Save villagers from hordes of monsters. Look for treasures hidden in ancient ruins. Scour the land for resources and more. The world of Thronebreaker is teeming with things to do. Prepare for war. Develop and customize your very own battle camp. Train and recruit units, unlock new skills, and work on your tactics. Manage resources you find and trade them with local merchants. Learn more about your companions and increase their strength in battle. Lead your army in epic battle. Build an army from characters you meet and interact with during your journey. Fight in epic story battles and unique puzzles and challenges. Use unique skills and abilities of your army and lead it to victory. Right, let's go to VT. As I said, the game is basically set. Yes, it has got a storyline and so on like that. It's a decent game from what I saw, but it relies entirely on, I can't remember the name of the game, the card game from Witcher, and I was never into that. It just doesn't appeal to me at all. That's why I won't put it on channel. But for anyone intrigued?
Do you recall my words as we fled Lyria?
You swore you would retake your crown, even if you had to penetrate hell to do so.
Time to follow that oath.
Now, from what little I've seen, and I don't mind admitting this, it probably does deserve a 80s to 90s very positive rating. I won't disagree with that. Like I say, for me, I just hate that card game. If anyone likes that card game, they're going to love this game. Next up, Other Side. This one. Descend into humanity's last hope. The daughters, echoes of greatest warriors ever to live. All who stand before the suffering and death. Lead your army of daughters to battle with all the skill you can muster. Your prowess in combat will decide their fate, shape their abilities and personality. Make the toughest decisions and sacrifice one to heal another. Survivors will get stronger, ready to finish the next battle. Combat is an intricate dance of spectacular actions and counters. Plan ahead of time and set up impressive chains of abilities to outsmart the enemy. Fight in epic boss battles against the sources of suffering, dread creatures pulled from the worst of humanity's crimes against itself. You will fight, you will fail, you will rise again. Lead and evolve and sacrifice your army of daughters. Outsmart nightmarish creatures in a spectacular tactical RPG. Lead, evolve, and sacrifice your army of daughters. What is this? Bring your daughter to the slaughter? Endless combat possibilities with a dynamic timeline system. A deep and complex narrative. Failure is not the end. Return with lost powers. Face a new nightmare. It looks like it's a New Game Plus type deal. Let's go to BT. I don't know what I think of this yet. It's 84% very positive. $30. Okay, like Club True. Never heard of it before. At least I don't think I have. It's not
woke up and saw a devastated sky. Fragments of my past unfolded before me, cutting straight through my already severed heart. Remembering what suffering has done, what suffering will do.
Very horror noir.
I need you. I love all of you, my daughters. You are of me. Put an end to suffering.
I honestly still don't know if it's going to be my kind of thing at all. Looks like it might be hack 'em up, but I'm not sure. It says indie strategy up there. But we'll see. I'm looking forward to the Let's Try. It might be one that I'd really adore. It might be one that I really hate. Next up. What's number 5? Shady Part of Me. 94% very positive on Steam. Shady Part of Me sends you on an emotional and dreamlike journey with breathtaking artistic direction, the enthralling voice of Hannah Murray. Game of Thrones skins. As a little girl and her shadow overcome emotional struggles through surreal dreamscapes across a touch of narrative filled with twists and surprises. Both must learn, cooperate, and evolve to progress in a poetic journey. Play with light and shadows, switch between 2D and 3D gameplay at will. Your ability to rewind time will help you get through all situations. Explore surreal environments envisioned in a unique watercolour style. Solve contemplative puzzles. I'm not a puzzle fan. To break the dream. Experience an introspective narrative journey like no other. Not a puzzle fan, so this probably won't be my thing. But I will certainly do a let's try of it. Let's go to BT.
There once was a girl who was trapped in the dark, with naught but her shadow for company. A journey to escape she did embark, and her shadow followed distrustfully. She ventured and climbed, fought with tooth and nail, straining to escape a world of nightmares. Inevitably, the darkness prevailed. The girl found no hope in light, but despair. Don't cry. All is not lost, called out a voice. If you give up, forever you will stay. The girl cried out, I'm trapped, I have no choice. Her shadow smiled. With me there is a way.
It's like shades of Little Nightmares in a way. I've seen some Little Nightmares.
Hand in hand, we break free from this nether. Step by step, we will rise together.
What a fascinating little world. I'd say I don't think being a puzzle game is going to be my thing at all, but I'm looking forward to seeing it all the same. What's this? Number 6, Scourgebringer. Action indie adventure. Flying Oak Games, eStudio, Dear Villagers. $17 worth, 90% positive. This pixel art. From the developers of Neurovoider, Scourgebringer is a fast-paced, free-moving roguelike platformer. Set in a post-apocalyptic world where a mysterious entity wreaked havoc on all humanity, Scourgebringer puts you in the shoes of the deadliest warrior of her clan, Kira. Help her to explore the unknown and slash her way through the ancient machines guarding the seal of her past, and maybe the redemption of humanity. Dive into fast-paced roguelike platforming gameplay, described by Eurogamer as Dead Cells meets Celeste. Slash and shoot your way smoothly with super fluid platforming controls. Sharpen your skills with a frantic combat system, focused on attacks only. Dash forward to the otherworldly adaptive sounds of Jonas Turner, nuclear thrown down well Broforce. Defy hordes of unspeakable enemies. And this is really saying nothing. Scourgebringer is being made with the help of the community. Fair enough. Always good to listen to the community if you're doing an indie game. I mean, it is on other games too, but indie games actually have the capacity to do so. Uncover the mysteries and find mementos of previous explorers. Alright, so let's go to BT. Because that said a whole lot of nothing. We don't know where it came from. Only you can face the audio. Not technically. It's one of these. Okay, not really my style of thing, but something I can sometimes have a few minutes of enjoyment with. So that will come as a let's try. Let's see what it looks like. Next up, Obia from Difna Hotel. Indie, Ultratronic Studios, $30 worth, 88% very positive. They've got a lot of games with a lot of good rep here. Doesn't mean they're good for everyone. I know some of these are not going to be good for me, but interesting. Trey's Trilhas is home to St. Dinfna, great name. A decadent site that is the subject of numerous rumours, including mysterious disappearances and paranormal activity. Hoping to break the story, amateur journalist Roberto Lloyd Lopez travels to the Santa Catarina following a tip from his friend Stephanie. His investigative skills will be needed not only to uncover the truth, but also to survive when reality is turned upside down with his discovery of a camera that reveals different timelines, a fanatical cult, human experiments, and apparitions roaming the halls. Solve puzzles and scavenge for anything to stop their hunt as the past, present, and future collide. Sounds like it's inspired by the old Outbreak game. Flora Grand Hotel, the Unreal Engine brings terrifyingly realistic visuals to this first-person horror experience. Although this one, you can actually shoot the enemy, unlike Outbreak. Survive the horrors, scavenge for supplies while you run, hide, fight monsters that stalk the corridors. Unravel the mystery, worlds collide in twisting narrative full of puzzles and conspiracies. Look to the past and the future. Interact with different timelines using an enigmatic camera that connects parallel realities to uncover the many secrets hidden in the walls of the hotel. Okay, let's go to BT.
This makes any sense to you right now, but I need you to understand one thing. If we want to get out of here alive, we need to work together.
Looks like first-person shooter, honestly, which is not really my thing. But I've been playing some of not Metroid, Metro Exodus. I can enjoy the first-person shooter. Some it just has to be the right kind or the right one. I'm not good at them, I will say that. We'll see how that goes on. Let's try. And I think this is the last one. 5 dates. An interactive rom-com trailer. 91% for a rom-com thing. Intriguing. Some of those are very bad, so we'll just have to see how it goes. Vinny, a millennial from London. Oh, there you go then. London, eh? Cockney. All taking them all up the apples and pears to Bedfordshire. Aye. Joins a dating app for the first time while living in lockdown during the coronavirus pandemic. Wow, that's recent. With 5 potential female matches, Vinny must pluck up courage to video date and with wildly different personalities, starring Mandip Gill, Doctor Who, and Georgia Hurst, Vikings. The viewer's choice will define Vinny's interactions with each date and their interest in seeing him again. Amidst a branching, multi-directional chain of conversation topics and deep dive questions, Vinny is faced with digital game date, awkward scenarios, and unexpected truths. 5 dates is an exploration of the unpredictable modern dating experience. Oh God, I am so glad I'm married and out of the dating world, I'm telling you. Although I never did much dating, to be honest. Both my wives were met in areas of shared interest rather than on dates. I say both my wives, my late wife and my wife. which follows an average of single man as he navigates the world of digital dating. Through his journey, the decisions the viewer makes for him will challenge their own conceptions of attraction and compatibility. I wouldn't bet on that, mate. From the publishing studio that brought you The Complex, The Bunker, and Shape-Shifting Detectives. Throughout the game, your choices and your interactions will either strengthen or weaken your relationship with your date. The relationship scores are calculated from the start right through to the very end and will affect certain scenarios as well as having consequences in the concluding scenes. Yeah, I wouldn't bet on anything you're doing challenging my views of attraction. They've become very eclectic over the years. A completely live-action comedy romance directed by Paul Rashid, The Complex. Entirely conceptualized, filmed and developed during lockdown. Over 7 hours of filmed footage, the most amount of FMV footage of any game. FMV games used to be really bad, but some of them have become really good. Not for Broadcast has been on channel, and that was a really good FMV game to my mind. Real-time relationship status tracking that influences the story as you play. Multi-optional storytelling with 10 different outcomes. Starring Mandip Gill, Doctor Who, Georgia Hurst, Vikings, Sinead Harnett, Singer, and Tahine Modank, Weeks to Live. That's 4 out of the 5, I guess. I'm looking forward to this one. It sounds like it's got a sense of humour. Is he dating the 5 women and the guy? He must be. I'm guessing he's the star of the show. But who's his friend there? Anyway, let's go to BT.
Hello.
Hello, Vinny.
Hi there.
Vinny!
Hello.
I've got some big news. I've joined a dating app.
You are in the game now, yeah? And we are gonna find you the right girl.
So, I've got a question. What's more important, appearance or intelligence?
Think very carefully.
Oh.
We've had our first date.
Would you make a move?
If you're lucky, I'd ask you back to mine.
Cocky much?
Have a good one, Vinny.
Truth or dare?
Dare.
Yes! Vinny needs to get up and twerk.
Excuse me?
Get it? Yeah. Oh.
She really impressed. That's the sexiest thing I've ever seen a guy do in my life.
Your strategy seems to be working.
You're 10 out of 10 in my books.
If you play your cards right.
What would you say if I invited you back to mine?
I love you.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Chill, bro.
I think we've got something good here.
Cheers.
I think you're really cool.
So let's see how much more there is.
Let's make
If lockdown was a game, you'd be winning it.
Callum, do you actually want to date me?
Get off. Get off. How do I hang this up? Get off.
Because I can't decide whether to try and get him hooked up with one or more of these lovely ladies or just sabotage him all the way. That could be a hilarious Let's Play. That really could be a fun Let's Play. Anyway, I'm looking forward to the Let's Play of that, see what I think when I have a go at it. I will say a lot of these can be somewhat misogynistic. I don't know if this one is at all. Some of them are designed by pickup artists who are, well, no comment. So I won't be approaching this as anything serious. I mean, I've been married twice. I don't need this anyway. I'm not saying I'm particularly skilled. I'm just been fortunate. But yeah, I I want to see this. I want to see how good it is. It's got a 91% very positive rating, and I'll be treating it as humour. All right, are we back to Pathfinder? Yes, we are. So there we are, Pathfinder, one of my favourite games I already own. Fallout 76, I'll be giving that a let's try. Fallout 1, I want. Thronebreaker, give that a let's try. No, I won't. I'm sorry, that I will not put on channel, because I've played it before and I didn't like it for me. I felt it was a great game, but not for me. Other Side had me intrigued. Really part of me, didn't think it'd be my thing. Scourgebringer again, I didn't think that would be my thing. Phobia could be interesting, but it might fall outside the wheelhouse of what I've got any competence in at all. And 5 Dates looks like it could be hilarious. So, Pathfinder, Fallout 1, and Thronebreaker. I'm going to put a community page notification up sometime over the next few days with their codes in it. So that the first one of you, whoever gets there first, can pick them off as games they can have. All right, see you on.